some parents may worry about the socialization of homeschooling their kids. Well, the truth is that homeschooled kids are at least as well, maybe even better, socialized than public school kids. Diane Flynn Keith, who's a nationally and internationally recognized expert on non-traditional education, had this to say, and I quote, "Socialization is actually meant to prepare children for the real world, which means learning to interact and deal with people of all ages, races, and backgrounds. In this case, homeschooling actually does a better job of this because homeschoolers spend more actual time out in society." Close quote. Now, one reason for this is that homeschooled children tend to be more involved in extra activities, such as sports, music lessons, church activities, 4-H club, volunteer work, and scouting. The list can go on. Extra activities encourage mental and physical activity and development. Now, during these activities, and sometimes at home, the kids interact with many different backgrounds and age groups. Instead of being stuck in a classroom with 30 of their peers and 1 or 2 adults, they are out in the world and they get great exposure. Now, my kids are involved in taekwondo, piano lessons, church activities, and Cub Scouting. And all of this helps to round out their education and also to help them use the social skills that they're learning. The third benefit of homeschooling that I wanted to talk to you about today is the flexible schedule that we enjoy. Now, some people think that homeschooling means that you are stuck at home all day, every day. This isn't true. Actually, homeschooling families tend to be families that are on the go. Yes, we do have to do lessons, but we don't have to wait for 30 students to complete the lesson, so we can move through the lessons fairly quickly. Our school day isn't as long, and so that leaves plenty of opportunities for us to run errands, take trips to the library, and take the kids to the many activities that they're involved in. Now, I keep my kids on a pretty routine schedule. It helps us to focus, and it helps us to stay on track. But it is really nice to have the flexibility there when we need it. We can easily work school in around doctor's appointments and errands that we may need to run. And if anybody needs to have a break, whether it is myself or the kids, we can take a break and come back to school when we need to. Our school day is also as long or as short as we need it to be, depending on the material that we need to cover and whatever else that we need to accomplish during the day. I happen to homeschool my kids year-round. Breaking up our summer break helps us to stay focused, and it follows my college schedule pretty closely. That means that the majority of us are working and playing together, which is nice for family togetherness. Also, the smaller breaks mean that the kids have less time to forget the things that they are supposed to be learning. We spend less time reviewing and more time focusing on our new material because they retain more. Teaching my kids the values that are important to me, choosing their curriculum and the activities that are right for our family, and the flexible schedule are all benefits that I and my family have enjoyed while teaching our kids at home. If these things sound good to you, then maybe you should look into homeschooling as an option for your family. Thank you.